Corey, no, please don't hit me anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Corey's done.
He's
had it.
He's
had it with all you fuckers here in Aurora. He's international.
Hog time.
Hog time.
Hog time? What you mean hog time?
Don't make fun of our cat.
But for real, welcome to After Raid Hours. We got the full crew here. SteviePogo.
Yo.
OG. Carithra. MurphyLaws 7. JackJack 1620.
Yep.
And J-Titan. Myself.
Indeed.
What's going on, guys? It's the end of fucking May in 2019 already, which is wild to me.
I just want more thunderstorms.
Thunderstorms? Mm-hmm. Not more snow?
No. All you assholes that wanted snow, this is the snow you're getting. Thank you.
People were saying that still?
Dude, like all winter when they wanted snow, I never wish for snow in Colorado.
Ashley does that every year.
No.
She
just wishes for more snow.
September, October, so I can't wait till it's winter.
Fool! No, you don't do that. If you're in Colorado,
every woman sounds like that when they're stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to eat.
But then when you suggest it, they're like, nah, not that though.
Aww. Give them some credit. They try.
But, no, for real though. My theory is the season's just fucking moved like 2 months down the road.
It did.
So.
But global warming doesn't exist, remember that.
Global warming. Anyway, speaking of global warming, we got some sick events on the way.
Yes, we do.
Wait, that's an awful segue. You said speaking of global warming.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
I'm lying though.
Okay.
We got Adventure Week. It's coming up. It's a redo of last year's Adventure Week.
Yay.
For those that weren't around, Niantic wants you to be like a hiker in the Pokemon games and go out and adventure.
Descriptive.
I am most excited about this because I am finally going to reach level 40.
Okay.
Yay.
I'm gonna find a place I haven't been to ever before and just hit their PokeStops, get that 10 times experience, and I finally hit 40.
So you're going to the Springs?
I actually played the Springs, actually. I played in the Springs. And I never really hit Parker, so maybe I'll hit
Go to
Parker.
Pueblo.
I don't know.
No one's there.
That might not even
It's
be
a
worth
desolate wasteland.
it. I was like, it might not even be worth it, man.
You won't ever come back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys been seeing the news lately, all the shit that's been happening in the youth detention facilities.
No.
Oh man, it's been going down. I'll send you guys a link, but it's just been crazy at Lookout Mountain Youth Service Center.
Oh no.
It's like, I guess it's like, if you imagine like jail, like what you see in the movie with like contraband and fighting and shit like that. I guess that's what's happening at Lookout right now.
Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
It's fucking gangster. So.
What up?
All right.
Kids, stop whiling.
They're not.
No, but right on. So for those that don't know, I'm trying to remember all the deets, but I think so every stop you spin is like a bunch more experience, and you
Isn't like the first 10?
Like
10 stops, whatever you get that experience boost?
I think it's all new.
I thought it was every new stop.
Every new
stop.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
and it's 10. It's like 10 times your experience, your normal experience. So it's like $3,000 for each spin or something like that.
That is like 1,000
We're
or something.
Maybe I don't remember.
What?
That.
June 4th to June 11th is when it starts.
What up?
Rock type Pokemon like Geodude, Rhyhorn, Ammonite, Aron, Lileep, Anorith, and many others will appear more frequently in a while.
We don't get enough of those.
You'll be able to hatch rock type Pokemon like Onix, Larvitar, Lileep, Anorith, Sheldon from 2K eggs.
Yeah, Dino.
Onix will be in raids along with other rock type, and there's Shiny Onix, Lileep, and Anorith.
Pretty good shiny badge.
Yeah.
Felix is hot.
Bonuses you'll get 4
Gold
times the Buddy Candy.
Okay.
It says tip, turn on Adventure Sync. It says visit new Pokestops and earn 10 times XP on your first spin of each photo disc.
So how much do you get for a
I think
new
a new
stop
disc
now?
is $250.
Is it? Yeah, I was just thinking of something like 250.
It will be
300.
boosted if you have the star piece on, or the double.
For experience, you mean the eggs? Yes.
Yeah, if you have the lucky
egg
eggs,
will double that experience.
So essentially, you're getting 15 times experience. Wait, is it double? So 20? No. Like my math is
My math is down, dude.
15 to 20 times.
We'll keep a range.
Oh, it would be 20 times. 20.
I think it's 20 times.
It
Right?
should be
'Cause it's
10
2
times 2.
Which
I
is
just
15.
did. What the fuck is half? What do you get? You get half with the star piece, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's what I'm thinking of.
50% more with the third piece. But
And then trainers who have Adventure Sync activated and walk 50 kilometers
gang.
will earn 50,000 Stardust and 15 rare motherfucking candies.
That's pretty dope, actually.
I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Gang, 50,000 Stardust.
Stardust gang.
Stardust gang. That's cool. So that's Adventure Week. Starts Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then that weekend will be Community Day
Okay.
Well, yeah.
for the Slakoth.
Well, yeah, but you forgot about this weekend, like non-Pokemon related, but the Denver
Pop Culture Con.
Pop Culture Con.
Yeah, I was wondering why all
He's
these weebs
active.
were around my office.
Yeah, like there's been a lot of. Shut up! I totally forgot about it. They got smart and moved it up, so it's no longer on Pride weekend.
Or we're dealing with Father's Day.
Or Father's
anything
Day,
like that.
but-
Is there any unknown in Denver right now?
No,
Niantic.
they don't show us any love.
Oh, yeah.
In the words of Brian Huber, Niantic done us dirty.
Done us dirty.
God,
Not gang.
he doesn't get to say that anywhere, anytime. That
He's
is
done us dirty. Brian, man, come on the show, Brian. Come talk to us.
You
he's
still
scared.
owe Steve some
Some
Yeah.
pictures.
See
some
that
stuff.
meat?
Yeah.
See that dick?
Corey just smiles. Like, he has nothing to say.
Is it like
Which
an
I don't
Onix or a
blame him.
Dunsparce? Like, we need to know.
Steve will be the best judge of that. But that's happening this weekend. The next.
Thanks for
Shut up.
Those are both kind of big, man. I don't know if he's
Well,
scary like that.
One's
Take
even
it
longer,
easy.
the other's
Sorry.
girthy.
He's like a Burmy.
A Weedle?
A Weedle. Nah, he's a Burmy.
Burmy?
Trash one.
Trash.
Oh,
Trash Burmy.
what's wrong with Trash Burmy? It's awesome. But so we have. Is it? Yeah, I like it. But so we have that. We have Adventure Week. Then we have Pride Fest next weekend.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the weekend of the 14th, 15th. So it's the same weekend as
GoFest.
GoFest.
Okay.
Father's Day weekend, and then after that, there's probably going to be hopefully a calm.
Well, we'll have our own
Maybe.
event, but yes, we'll do likely the weekend after that, which I think is the 21st or whatever.
Yeah.
I could pull up a calendar, but it's too much.
Nah, it's not fair.
Will be our
Rainbow.
Cup. There you go. Keep wanting to say Rainbow Kingdom Cup, and that doesn't make any sense. But
For Mario Kart?
yeah, like Rainbow Road Cup,
Rainbow Road.
I want to do like Pride and Pokemon
Pride and Prejudice,
Yeah.
like Pride and Pokemon. All right.
and make something. I want to make stickers. I seem to figure out how.
Well, you buy sticker sheets.
Thank you for that very enlightening information. But no,
I actually might know how to make stickers. Right?
Yeah,
I need to talk.
probably.
I need to talk to Ashley about a lot of things involving Pokemon related stuff. But I'm looking forward to it. But we also just announced like with the community next weekend. There's Slakoth. I don't know how excited are you guys for Slakoth?
I'm actually pumped.
What?
I don't care about it.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're pumped?
I'm pumped because everyone's
what's
like
the
not
difference
excited
between-
for.
Regular slacking and shiny slacking.
Oh, fuck Shiny Slacking. Shiny Slackoth is dope though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's purple.
Shiny
He's cool.
Slacking is whack. Okay, but I think status effects like sleep will be coming to the game fairly soon. You kind of see it with Sleeping Snorlax, though it's not official. But I think that's kind of the first step. There's a reason they're keeping Yawn. There's a reason Sleeping Snorlax has Yawn as its fast move. Most people consider it a useless move right now because it doesn't do damage, it doesn't cause an effect, it doesn't do anything like that. But they also added in Charm to the game recently, which will likely be for maybe Ralts or something. It'll be the first fairy type quick move as well.
Okay.
But either way, I think status effects are coming to the game, and I think Yawn will play a big part in that. So
Okay.
I'm okay with Yawn. I mean, Body Slam's going to be weird, whatever. Slacking in general just sucks right now, but maybe it could turn into something later on. So I don't mind. Like I said, I do like Shiny Slakoth.
The status effects would be an excellent addition to gymming and PvP.
Exactly.
I just don't want it to be like Ampharos, like that random Dragon Pulse,
Dragon Pulse?
and then no one ever touched Ampharos ever again.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, I really just don't want Slacking to end up like that.
Well, that's what most people were thinking.
Yeah.
Slacking's going to basically be another Ampharos
I
community.
mean, and it's, I don't, like, fucking Niantic, man. They get us fucking
Like-
hype for Community Day, they give us shinies, everybody gets hype, but it's all fucking smoke and mirrors to me, I feel like.
Yes.
It's like, what's the point of Community Day? Like, really? Like,
The community jackass.
no, it's not. It's not, though.
No,
I mean, to
okay,
us-
on Niantic,
Yeah,
it's
to us, we do
yeah.
think
100% on
for us-
Niantic's front, hell no.
They
But
don't
for
give
us,
a fuck.
right.
It's smoke
Yeah.
and mirrors, like, and they assume. I would be shocked if I found somebody who hasn't played this game for 6 months consistently and doesn't have a Slacking right now. So I don't like. They're giving us rare type Pokemon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Like if they're not starters, they're rares, right?
Correct.
But I don't feel like Slakoth is that rare for us here in Aurora. I might be wrong.
Still considered kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe if
I
you
mean,
hatch a
if
lot
you're
of
hatching
10Ks,
the
yeah.
eggs,
But
and
I do-
Between any of the non-starters, Slakoth was also released a little later, but I've had more candy going into the event with everything else.
yeah,
Yes.
Right.
So yeah,
it's
Like, I know I typically don't go out of my way when I see a Slakoth.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool,
yeah.
I'll catch it, but I don't, like, I've never went to, like, where's the nest at? Where's this? Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Yeah.
I just don't. I feel like they could have went a better if that's their idea of give us a rare.
I'm just glad they got rid of him before October.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
still got, a lot of people, like myself included, I thought it was going to be Ralts for this month.
Right.
But that means Ralts will just come in the future.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Let me see. Let me go to my Pokédex and let me see.
Uh,
We're Gen 3 now.
The rumors were Slakoth, Ralts, or Porygon, which would be kind of random, but
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
Maybe still not everyone's favorite choice. I think
choice.
Ralts would have been the pick there, but like you said, it is pretty much smoke and mirrors. I do think that there are things on the horizon that need to happen as far as
Right.
some of the formula changes that Niantic does. Because like every community day, it's the same thing. Every event is at at its core the same thing. People are getting burnt out. People are just getting hitting their head against the wall. And whatever that quote is about insanity.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be pissed. 'Cause
Doing
they're
the
gonna give
same-
us Aaron.
They could.
They're
Well,
going to. Right?
no,
That's-
no.
Well, no. Aaron's already had a shiny form, so they're not going to re-release that as a community day.
Okay.
If anything, they would do like one of those special weekends.
they could do like an
Well,
Abra.
Yes.
Abra would have been
That
fucking
would've been dope.
awesome.
I mean, there's a lot of shit they could do.
Do some of the babies. The babies would be dope.
a whole
They need to
baby
do a baby
day.
community day.
That would be
That
dope.
should be December.
Um,
So all those people wasting money like myself to get incubated, like I would just be disheartened, but at the same time,
I would love a baby community day.
it would flood all the trading pools to where people stop asking for everything for a shiny
yeah.
Azurill and a shiny Igglybuff, because then everyone would have it.
Well,
And it'd reset the trading system.
Or start doing regionals.
yeah.
This
Right.
Just drop the
Mime
regional
Junior still
somewhere.
hasn't
Yeah.
been.
Well,
Mime Junior still
well,
not
wait,
rodent.
don't they still need to bring out the eggs for the Gen 2? Like they did with Gen 1 regionals?
What do you mean?
They threw the regionals
Oh.
into the eggs and like you can hatch these now for like a period of time.
Yeah.
What month was that?
I thought it was like towards the end
That
of summer,
was, yeah.
Yeah, like
'Cause I think it was
they need to
after-
do that, and then that's where we get like Heracross, Corsola, Tropius.
Torkoal's Gen 3, but
Um,
and so does Tropius.
Yeah, they did that
Is
in
it Gen
September of last
Yeah.
year.
Sounds right.
Well, we might as well because Gen
But
2
either
doesn't
way,
really
just
have
do
many.
the later ones. Yeah, the other regionals that we haven't had a chance to catch unless we're fucking balling and traveling a lot.
Or we know people
Or,
with
yeah, or
special
we-
abilities. Those
Yeah,
gifted individuals, bless their hearts.
but really though, they haven't done that yet. I mean, we still have hope for your dog days this summer because remember last year the way they did it, and if Niantic doesn't change their shit like they should, the way they did it was like around GoFest and Safari Zones they had challenges, and they're like,
Yes.
if the players at these events get this, you unlock Moltres Raid Day, you unlock Zapdos Raid Day.
I want that.
So like, that still could happen.
That'll make up everything.
I know Brian was hitting me up, and so the Articuno, I believe, was July 7th. And I know Moltres was like September 8th, so that'll be a little bit later on. It'll be interesting because they have 3 different GoFests this year as opposed to the Safari Zones.
Yeah.
And they still have Safari Zones going on. But I'm curious to see if anything comes out of that. Let's see. We have... As in terms of like yearly things that you feel like they're going to do stuff with, we still have some releases coming out. So the Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution,
Yes.
the 3D remake of Pokemon the first movie, that'll be coming out. I don't remember the exact dates. I know in Japan it's coming out fairly soon, so I imagine there's going to be some kind of event in Pokemon Go dealing with that. Maybe Armor Mewtwo. That would be fucking
Please
dope.
do it.
Armor Mewtwo would be sick. And then some other things to go along with that. And then Sword and Shield are coming out later this year.
Yeah.
They're doing a reveal, a big Nintendo Direct about that on June 5th.
Okay.
At 7 in the morning our time. Or
Jesus.
6 a.m. Pacific. So if you're excited about 8th Gen and stuff like that, they're doing a bunch of information on that. But that'll tie into Pokemon Go eventually. And then they actually recently announced a couple of other things, like the Pokemon Go Plus.
Yeah.
Just weird, like read your stats. Corey's just fucking
Corey was like, you're trying to control us.
I wish everyone could see, if I had Corey Cam on, you could see his disappointment.
Can make that a gift.
Data game, they're just trying to get our data.
That plus the Pokemon Sleep.
Pokemon Sleep is creepy.
Yeah.
Look, I'm already competitive in Pokemon Sleep. You guys don't have a chance.
No, I can fall asleep way faster than you can.
That's true.
Out within seconds.
I hear no lies. But that'll be weird because it's like Pokemon Go, but while you're asleep.
The camera's just gonna turn on. It's just gonna be standing on your chest. Like,
And then apparently they're recording your data and they will send it in probably to Google or whatever.
Yeah,
Google's
Google's gonna
Datagate.
control all of
It's
that.
real. But you just slap Pokemon on it and that makes it all fine. So,
Pikachu on you, we sell our souls.
they have that. They announced for the Switch Pokemon. It's called Pokemon Home, so it's like this big hub that all your games can connect to. I thought it was interesting because it's like your 3DS games where Pokemon Bank lives. That's where
Yes.
you deposit all your Pokemon and all the games that are on 3DS and DS and stuff. You can also connect the Switch games, which are the Let's Go games and Sword and Shield, and then you can also connect your phone to Pokemon Home for Pokemon Go.
Are we able to trade to it?
I'm assuming so, yes.
Oh.
So they
My
haven't
God.
released all the full details on it, but it's going to be this big ass Pokemon ecosystem, and Pokemon Go will still be a very big part of that.
I like the
Pokemon
Pokemon
Cloud,
ecosystem.
Pokemon Cloud. Still dedicated.
Lure
So.
Luau.
But really though, it's interesting because naturally Pokemon Go is a really powerful tool for a lot of things, like our interactions socially in the real world. Even if we're playing and everyone's staring at their phone, they're still out in the world doing something.
Yes.
And so it's a really powerful tool. It's just Niantic hasn't really made any fundamental changes to it in the past year.
Well, right, and I think that's where, like we talked about them doing trials.
Yeah.
Like, I like the fact, obviously right now we have Cresselia until, when is it gone?
Middle of June.
Middle of
June, right, I think.
Something
Yeah, I
like
think the
that.
18th
Then
of
after
June.
that we have Groudon, then after that we have Kyogre,
Again.
or something
Fifth
like that.
time.
But to me, when they do those iterations, that's where they should give them a special move briefly, and you have that week and then it's gone.
Give me more incentive than there might be a shiny in it.
Yeah, that's still badass. They obviously made it up with Lapras Day. We just finished that, and just like I thought, shiny Lapras is a lot more plentiful this time around.
Some people struggle.
Yeah, some people still did, and others.
I like the Legacy moveset.
Yeah,
but
others like myself, I finally got mine, so I was like, thank you, even though I already wasted the 80,000 Stardust to get it originally, because I was just
to trade for it,
yeah, and
reduce your
people,
trade cost, Nancy.
please, or give more incentive to trades. But again, that's another trial I'm definitely keeping an eye on, Because again, it mixes it up. We don't have the same raid boss for a fucking month. It's just like 2 weeks and then it's another raid boss.
I do like that. I don't like
So that's cool. It gives people a chance because again, Shiny Groudon, a lot of people struggled and didn't get it.
a mustard Groudon.
I don't think I ever got Shiny Kyogre in a raid. I had a trade for mine.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got a couple.
So I'm like
Steve, you
really
traded me
thankful
that
for
one.
that. But like I think that's a great opportunity because those ones were hard to get. Just please don't bring back Lugia or Ho-Oh.
Just retire
Just
them.
retire them, bring them back in 2020 as dark forms or megas, something like that. Like, make it legit, or give them an Aero Blast, or give them some fucking baller ass move. That's the only
Something
way.
that makes them useful, like Articuno. I feel like Articuno should be the best ice type in the game.
Yeah.
Same, Zapdos should be the best electric, and Moltres, that poor bird. That bird gets no love.
Moltres is the best fire attacker
And
for
it's
raids.
Yeah.
For raids.
like,
Yeah.
and it should have like some cool movesets. Like each of the legendaries should be exactly that. Legendary.
They should
No-
open
nothing
up, they should
feels
open up the
legendary.
move pool anyway.
Yeah,
Why
I don't
limit
see
it
why
to
not. Like,
3
there's-
fast and 2?
With each iteration, well, that's something we were talking about at the recent tournament.
Mhm.
Was my hope is another tournament boost is that they give us a second fast move,
Mhm.
That'd be sick.
and then you could still buy it just
Right.
like they do now. I don't mind that system
So nice.
as long as it says like it gives like the double click. Like, are you sure you want to do this? They need to do that,
Right.
but I think it'd be cool. That way it unlocks a fourth move.
Yeah.
And you could vary, so that way you can have a fast move, but then you can have that effective move against someone.
Right.
I think that'd be ideal. Then, like Justin's saying, with the type or with the status effects,
Right.
if you brought that into the game, if you could charms a Pokemon into loving you, because they have genders, they can do that, and hopefully they won't be biased just based on gender, but that you could just charm anyone and make them fall in love with you. But it's one of those things like you can have sleep, poison, paralysis, all that good stuff. Like that would really change up.
And I feel like they can find clever ways to make it happen. Like
Yeah.
as a system. Like,
And with the moveset stuff, again, like these Pokemon in the games, and again, I know Niantic does their own thing, but the game gives you plenty of ideas for different moves you
Yeah.
can create
Yeah.
and bring into the game.
are you
all
being
your
on,
own.
like blast burn on all of your fire?
No,
starters?
oh my god, no! Like I wanted Sky Uppercut or some
They did give us.
variation.
Was it flame kick?
Blaze Kick?
Blaze kick. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is yeah, but like it'd be
It's
cool.
not as good as Fire Spin. Like,
No, like, and it's just one of those things of like, they could add more diversity in that, and they have the options. They're just being lazy about it.
But to
that's why we're getting all those events.
right?
Distract from actual developments.
Well, yeah,
That's what it feels like.
and maybe it could. Well, and like we got to give them props again. Like they came through, they got trading, they got battling, but players still want a little bit more edge.
Right. And
So,
well,
and that's where modifying the existing system or bringing whole new attributes to it would be great. Like I'm still waiting for them to bring in fucking breeding.
breeding
If they
would be
brought in breeding,
insane.
where Pokemon could get movesets, so legacy movesets could then be transferable into new Pokemon based on who's male and
Insane.
female, that'd be awesome. And if Pokemon, very similar to like the randomness of like me thinking of like Rhydon, him knowing Surf, if I could have a Pikachu that legitimately knew Surf into a Raichu that knew Surf or something, and Raichu is more of a contender, that'd be amazing. Or like Eevees that know Double Kick and random things like that. Nidokings that have fighting moves. I think that'd be amazing.
Yeah, open up the move
Because
pool.
it changes the whole mood pool. It gives all the people who are breeders and likes hatching eggs, all those walkers like Skip and Pat and all those guys, it gives them, and Keith, it gives them the opportunities to be like, oh, I can now breed my Pokemon and do cool things.
So that was one of my favorite parts about the games, the actual handheld games, was finding those Pokemon that can learn Flamethrower and Thunderbolt and Ice Beam and just kind of
Oh yeah,
You have
Swiss
nice
Army
coverage
knife.
everywhere.
Yeah.
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 I would love that. I think breeding would be a fun addition to the game. I don't know how you balance it, but it'd still be fun. I feel like it'd give another kind of like when PvP was introduced, kind of like when trading was introduced. It'd give you another aspect to the game that people would be fine with playing towards. It's just, to your point earlier, I mean, the game has to keep evolving if they want to keep people playing.
Whatever.
Like, the novelty of Pokemon is strong.
Yeah.
The novelty of shiny Pokemon is decently strong because people still want those shinies. But at the core, people are still getting burnt out way easily with these half-ass events.
Yeah.
And with nothing really changing too much.
Whatever they give us, we're gonna complain anyway. Just gotta keep you on top of your game.
It's fucking Lapras. Why? And I got like 6 shiny Lapras.
Well, yeah. Well, again, and that's where they learned, because clearly that whole process of like, let's just leave them as this, and then all of a sudden they came back. I was like, you learned your lesson. And that's where I think they need to just learn the lessons when it comes to the quests.
Oh, yes.
Give us a fuck ton of quests.
Just use the quests.
If I could find quests to find like Pokemon with a special moveset that they might not make a community for,
cool.
I would gladly do that. Especially if I could keep doing the quests again and they just change it. They have like a fit, like however they have how many steps usually or phases.
Oh,
It's usually like
6
or
to 8?
7,
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, 8
With
doesn't count,
each
really.
one, each phase has 3 missions, so around 21 missions. But they could come up with 100 pool variants, and you just keep doing these things to get these Pokemon. And it could be like an egg hatch. It could be anywhere from 80 to 100%. It could be a potential shiny, and it could just be something that you know will have a baller move.
Well, and it's like you said, the special quests are cool because you get the mythical Pokemon. You get certain things out of these special quests, and I just think it's grossly underutilized. Because if you did have something a little bit more to gun for, like the nice thing about those quests is, I have to go catch 10 ghosts. Well, I'm actually going to go try to find 10 ghosts, or at least annoy the shit out of Corey. Where's the ghost nest at?
Where is the ghost nest?
Where the ghost nest at?
Check the Silk Road.
Oh. Plug. Sponsor us. But really, though. But it gave you something or a drive to do it, and then the payoff is decent because you get something that's unique, something like you said, a useful moveset like the Spiritomb.
Yeah, like we only had one Spiritomb and that's it. But why not give us more options to get a Spiritomb? Or like people like Remy, for example, he's struggling to get Smeargle.
Yes.
Because like I stopped, and I know, like, are you still going for that trophy, or are you done?
Got it, baby.
Did you get the trophy
No.
for Smeargle?
No, it's not possible.
Yeah, so like shit like that will leave you at a silver forever. That's fucked up. And I think the missions can help with that, but then also that's how you can get other elements of the game, like PvP. Like, you need to battle someone that's not the fucking trainer.
Yeah.
You need to battle some, like,
Battle
10 battles to accomplish one of these missions for one of these quests.
Right.
Battle 5 people of a different team.
Yes. Shit like that. Or, like, you need to take out a gym or hold a gym for 3 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
Or get 10, your 50, whatever, your coins in a day. Like, that would be ideal, because then it challenges players to get outside of their regular, like, kind of rut.
Their game cycle,
and do something different if they want to get that unique Pokemon. Right. And that's where you could do things like, you could have, like, Ninjask could be something, and it has a special move. You can have, what's the other one? The ghost one. Shedinja. You could have him and have him with, like, Shadow Ball and something else. Pretty legit, and he has a high stat and chance of shiny. Well, you can do the uncommons, but still good in those and make it worthwhile. And again, change up the quest line so it's not the same for everyone.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. And you see it in other like MMO, like RPGs or something like that. Where Pokemon go, like World of Warcraft or even Destiny or whatever.
Final Fantasy.
Where you have these quest lines to pick up a special roll on a certain weapon that'll make your character stronger. So there's a power fantasy involved and everything like that. Where Pokemon Go has uniquity is you can do it in the real world.
Yeah.
And they can integrate the systems that they don't want to change. But like they can integrate the gym system as it currently stands, or PvP or whatever. And they can still make those changes and still work. I'm just saying, like, I think that's a great idea. I think ultimately the quest system needs to be utilized better, or like even add a different quest system, and keep special quests and all those other things, because it would give people more incentive to play the game and, like you said, break out of their normal kind of play cycle. Because a lot of people wake up, do my dailies, might hit a raid at lunch, off of work I might hit another raid, and then I'm home.
Yeah, and like it could change it up to where it could even give you other items outside. Like if they ever bring in items, because again, that's another attribute you can do. If you could bring in, stat boost, carbos, zinc, all those things. If you brought that into play, that's again another game changer.
Okay, steroids. Whatever.
Yeah, just injected or
just
the champs were just like killing everything. But no, it would be really awesome to see. And
I wonder how much the Pokemon Company limits Niantic into doing stuff like that. Because I'd have to imagine that they're gonna say we still want people to come play our video games as well. And, so
again, that's where they can do the alterations. It could be a berry that boosts it.
Right.
It could be like they find like actual food there, and you could like do like they can have like a poke kitchen. They can do a variety of things that can do the same effects.
I just wonder how involved the Pokemon Company is.
It's good question. I'm also curious to see how much Pokemon so they released Let's Go for the Switch or whatever, because a lot of players came in through Pokemon Go. A lot of those players, kids especially, didn't grow up with red, blue, yellow, green if you're in Japan, the way we did. So it was an introduction for them, and the systems in play were similar to Pokemon Go, but still similar enough to the mainstay games. I'd be curious to see how much those numbers kind of influence one another. How much does Pokemon Go influence people trying to buy Pokemon games? And maybe that would be a motivator for Pokemon Company to let Niantic do that, or a motivator to keep that shit going, because you're right, because Pokemon at the end, Pokemon Company is like, hey, we're partnered with Game Freak to make these games that have been a staple of video games in general for 20 plus years. And we're not going to lose our fucking bag over a mobile game. And I feel because to your point, I don't think Pokemon Company is super involved with Pokemon Go. Naturally, there's the assets, and they're like, these are our Pokemon, these are the moves,
and there's the IP.
But at the end of the day, it's really Niantic's shit.
It's interesting
with the Pokemon label. But I think I'd still like to see. I'd just like to be incentivized in some other way than, hey, here's a shiny baby. Hey, because and this is coming from a dude. I love shiny Pokemon.
They're cool.
But that's not incentive. Adventure Week will be cool to, I guess, try to get my 50K up.
Because I usually find other shinies, so it'd be really cool to find another Aron. I really do want them to have a special event to where you can get Aggron with an actual good move set. I think that'd be amazing, a fast steel move or something random. Because I feel I'm curious to see what these new gens, their legacies will be, and what new moves will come about. And I think that'd be a great introduction, is doing these quest sidelines or having these events, kind of like how they had the random grass spring events, and they're your Breloom can learn Grass Knot now, teach it during this window, and then after that it's gone. It does work, and I want them to do that for this rock event. I think would be great. They released their Earth Power kind of randomly last time, and and they just kind of let that fall to the wayside. It wasn't really advertised,
out now.
And it's that's gonna be a game changer for some of these Pokemon.
Dude, I got smacked with it in our Boulder Cup redo.
And it's one of those things. I want them to keep bringing in random movesets, just because with Earth Power, it's Nidoking, Claydol, Aerodactyl for some reason learns it.
Yeah, Aerodactyl. But where's my Probo Pass?
Gastrodon learns it. And a few others from the new gen, they learn Earth Power.
I think it was Hippodon.
It was Hippodon.
That I got smacked.
Yeah, Hippowdon's a beast, and if you haven't got the female Hippowdon, get your shit together.
The darkness.
Is that the black nose with the yellow body? Or is that the yellow one?
This is the other one.
That's the yellow one.
It's got the darker body.
Darker body. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks sweet. And I like how they did this and having the evolution chains for like how do you say it? The cactus, or not cactus.
Is it cactus?
The little cocoon looking thing.
Burmy?
Yeah, Burmy, thank you. I was like, what is that? It has like a grassy form, a dirty form.
The trash form.
The trash form? Well, no, it has like a sand form too.
There's a sand form and a trash form.
The trash form is cute just because it rolls in cotton candy, so it's pink. It's just like hangs out. I was like, oh, it's adorable. But then even like its typings.
Trash Burmy.
But then
Draymond Burmy.
Draymond Burmy.
But then don't the female evolutions carry that type? So like the sandy one is like grass and ground.
I think they're bug types though.
No, and I think they might be bug, but I think they carry like part of that stat with them into the second form. Except the male ones, they all evolve into Mothix or whatever that thing is.
Wormadam.
Huh?
Wormadam. Oh, Motham?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I had it flipped.
But I'm still waiting. I see a Trapinch on your screen. That's the one I wanted for the summertime. I wanted Shiny Flygon for the longest because I'm like,
keep wanting, bitch. It's not happening.
Shut the fuck up. That's the one I want.
We still got. So there's still technically Gen 3. So you still have Ralts and Trapinch if they don't want to go back to the other gens, because it seems like they only have.
Why they would go back.
They keep going one fucking direction and they have a plethora of Pokemon they can
go
fucking
back.
use.
You can do Abra, you can do Bellsprout, you can do Oddish.
Oddish would be
Chansey. Yeah.
Chansey.
I would want Oddish because then you have Balsam and then you have Vileplume.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be a fun,
cool one.
fun little community day.
Maybe they can do that as a throwback because they always bring it back at Kanto event. And they just drop like all the shines and like, boom.
We just need somebody in Niantic to give a fuck. That's all.
Please.
Just give a fuck.
You gotta go over there, work from the inside.
I'll be so mad. Someday we'll have someone in behind the scenes whispering sweet nothings into Niantic's ear. But no, I think it would be cool to see those other Pokemon. I really want them to. The shit Niantic could easily do right now, if they did care, was give us the opportunity to catch evolution shinies.
They should just that should just be
family
part of the
chains.
game, dude.
Like, it's such bullshit. You can have a Magmar nest and you'll never find a shiny.
Or Electabuzz.
Or Electabuzz, or Jinx. Stuff, or like all the Jigglypuffs, like when they had the Detective Pikachu. It would have been great to find a fucking shiny Jigglypuff. That would have been awesome. But instead, we're looking for shiny Apoms, and then someone gets another shiny Pikachu that they already have. And again, that's where you could give a Pikachu. I was surprised that the Detective Hats didn't have a special move. Like, they had the Christmas hat one to have present.
That's true.
Why wouldn't they give the...
What would they give them? Identify?
That'd be cool.
Sure.
What does it do?
It could
do nothing like half the other moves.
Identify could potentially like break off any like status effects.
Okay.
That could be something cool. Like he snaps out of it,
right.
or he has a coffee thing which could snap him out of whatever. Or he's just like
crack.
Yeah, he's like, ah!
Like, his stats are boosted. Like
that'd be amazing.
His speed is double.
Yeah, I think that'd be like fucking stellar. But they have again these chances.
They were so fucking afraid of Detective Pikachu, though.
Why?
Because remember they did Ash Hat Pikachu for April Fools or whatever?
Uh-huh.
And it could be shiny? A lot of people were fucking mad that they couldn't get a shiny Ash Hat Pikachu.
Or Detective Pikachu?
So what they did was they made it to where Detective Pikachu couldn't be shiny.
Yes.
And then, like, they just played it fucking to the chest, like, super safe. They were just like, whatever, you'll have Detective Pikachu to go with the movie, and then that's it.
Yeah.
It's smart. Because
It's
I prefer that because I think it's really hard, and because I'm one of those shiny live decks shiny collectors, and recently in like the Pokemon Go Colorado they had like your ranking system and you're able to put in all your shinies.
Yeah.
And then they added the hats.
All the hats.
And then they have like Pichu with the hat. I'm like, you're just fucking spitting in my face.
Was I supposed to give you a shiny Christmas hat?
Yeah.
Pikachu?
Pikachu or Pichu?
Pikachu, I think.
Potentially.
I think I was supposed to give you one.
But I know I have some trades set up with people who like.
That's just ridiculous.
But it's like hard to get those things, and I really wish they wouldn't do special event ones. Like, I still see people looking for Coachella Eevees.
The Coachella Eevees?
The shiny Coachella Eevees. I was like, no one in their right mind's going to trade you one.
Yeah.
Because unless it's like a super fucking stellar deal, like I'm giving you every shiny baby, maybe.
No.
But then I'm like, I'm holding out for Sylveon.
Anybody who's looking for one of those,
might as well just stop.
yeah, more power to you. I don't know.
Unless you're gonna trick some child.
That shiny party hat Pichu, good luck, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous, but some people. Like, I've actually encountered some people, though, who actually have things like that, and they're like, I can trade you something. I'm like...
I was going to say, you might run into the random, wild, benevolent person that's just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah.
Me.
But...
I've definitely found a few, and I bless your hearts. Thank you so much. Because they're like, really reasonable people, which is the best part. Like... I think one wanted like a Shadow Ball Mewtwo, and I was like, I got you. Because I got like an army of them, and I'm not using Mewtwo for anything. Like, well, I use my 98. He's definitely like a contender, but I have others that are just like hanging out that I'm like, I could trade you this. That's not a problem. And I'm definitely looking forward to, obviously, we have like GoFest coming up. I was like reading through some of the instructions for that. I just ordered a clear backpack because apparently you have to have a clear backpack.
Yes.
Going in, and you
Dude,
get.
I had to my.
Give us some tips. Like, you've been there.
My one
you've seen
takeaway.
Stuff your jock strap.
Always.
Baby powder, like
Dude,
dude,
for real though. Baby powder.
I was chafing like fucking crazy.
My
like
nipples are gonna fall off.
I was like in tears on my way back to my car.
Like, were you like wearing like just gym clothes, like super light?
I tried to be as comfortable as I possibly could. I bare minimums. All I had with me were my phones and my battery pack, so I didn't even need a backpack or nothing.
You didn't bring a water bottle?
No, there's water there. Like
they have like a lot of stations.
Enough.
Okay.
Like everything you needed was there. So I just bare minimum, but still, yeah. And I was comfortable. I wear some comfortable shorts, some nice loose.
I was thinking about wearing some
granny panties and
granny panties.
Dude, I don't know, I think it was something like 40 to 50 kilometers that I walked throughout that whole day.
Fuck.
And it was painful.
You're walking for 8 hours straight, man.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, it's funny because like this week my coworkers decided to go on a hike in Castle Rock, and I was horribly misled. Because when I imagine hike, I think like, oh, you're going to enjoy the scenery. You're going to look at rocks. You're going to take pictures of things. You're going to pose by a flower. No. They fucking sprinted up the fucking mountainside. And I'm looking like... and they're like, we have a meeting in like 30 minutes. I was like, I don't. Like, why are you running? And they got to the top so quick. And I'm like dying on the stairs. Like, and all I could think was... I hope GoFest is not anything resembling this. Like the frustration, I was just like laying down.
I'm just gonna bring my razor scooter, dude. It's gonna be sick.
What about like wheelies?
Wheelies?
Little hoverboard.
Yeah, just like something,
yeah.
or just pay those people to drive around like they do in Denver, and they have like the bikes.
Yeah, I was hoping I could get some little dudes.
Just find some peasants like.
Pull the electric cart from the nearest Jewel-Osco.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Hell yeah, dog.
Shameless style.
Well, yeah, and that's what I've been thinking about as of late. Was just kind of like the preparation for that and getting mentally ready. Like, I've already been shredding a bunch of stuff in my inventory.
Yeah, you'll need to clear up a lot of space.
Yeah, and that's what scares me because I caught a good amount of Laprases. I think I have like 7 or 8 now.
Okay.
So I'm like, I feel bad because I'm like,
hi.
I fought for all of you.
Yeah. Hi, Felicia.
And now I got to shred a lot of you.
That's why I stopped.
Well, no, I kept a few mainly because I'm trying.
Some people.
Well, you saw me doing like trades with myself for like the lucky Snorlaxes like the other day, and I have like 3 lucky Snorlaxes, so now I could shred everything else.
Right.
I was doing that for like every community day. I'll save all the Pokemon, and I'll do trades until I get like 3 luckies, and then I'll start shredding everything. Just because then, like, my hope is that December, Niantic does what they do best in recycling things, and they just recycle last year's event, which is,
community.
hey, you can capture all the Pokemon you missed
Right.
in 2019 community days on this weekend chunk. And it would be great if they just turned it into weekend events again, like they did Eevee. That was fucking awesome.
I would like a whole weekend for community.
Because then the stress is off, and you could be like, hey, like our team with the Aurora Masters, we could easily be like, we're still going to come out this one day. If you can make it out there, cool, but you're not... Like, I'll see people, like, with the advertisement for, like, Slakoth, a girl, I forgot her name, I think it's Jessica. I was like, oh, great, on my wedding day. I'm like, Jessica, I'm pretty sure they didn't strategically plan it to be on your wedding day. It's
How about everybody complaining about having X-rays during Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, no one told your ass to go to Comic-Con. Like, if you don't want the options, that's on you.
Pop Culture Con. Come on.
I didn't call it that first. They did. I just followed the trend.
I hold you to a really high standard, Corey. You know this.
Yeah, whatever.
That's where you fucked up.
You won't see me there.
It's true.
But no, like, the Pop Culture Con is still fun. Hopefully they start diversifying, because I remember their panels were whack as fuck when I went.
They got some big guests.
Yeah.
They have big
Last year
guests,
had
but
some good ones too, I thought.
well, no, they've had great guests. And the panels for them are great. Like, when you get to listen to them, like, I went to go see Stephen Amell, like, Arrow. Yeah. I went to go see him. I went to go, obviously, like, Walking Dead folks, anyone who showed up there, I went to go see as well.
Right.
And, like, they had Jason Momoa, like, a year or so ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
They had Stan Lee, he showed up for 1 year.
What were the bad panels?
The bad panels are, like, all the non-celebrity panels.
Okay.
Or at least the ones I went to, specifically the cosplay ones. Because a lot of people that go there cosplay. All those people, all those nerds in costumes, those are cosplayers. Mm-hmm. And some people go there to learn different things and learn tactics on how to become better cosplayers. And I always prefer to go to things where I could pick up a new skill. Because, like, I'm paying for it, I might as well get something from it besides just more... Instead of, like, random, like... memorabilia or another t-shirt I don't need or another, like, I know people that get like figurines just to stack up their bookcase. I'm like, I don't need that. It's cool, you can grab that, no harm, no foul. You can get that, you can get some books, get some magazines, get some collectibles, but at the end of the day I like to still gain something from that experience, not just have memories but another skill set. And when I went to them, like, the classrooms are kind of small, the speakers aren't really loud, and they think, like, everyone is at the same level, and they don't have, like, intermediate, beginner, advanced.
Oh, okay.
And again, like, it's hard to listen to some of these people. I wish they would, like, screen them first, have them run the presentation, and be like, you don't sound good. Let's make sure that the people in the back can hear you, too.
True.
As well as the people in the front.
Yeah, that's on whoever's running that.
Yeah, and I know
that's
in
insane.
every convention I went to there, that's my biggest complaint.
Okay.
And I definitely voice it online when they're like, what's your feedback? I'm like, this part was fucking garbage. And here's why. Like, I'm not the type, even if it's harsh, I will give you constructive criticism. And a lot of people, like April and others who went with me, like, we went to a few of those panels and we're like, this sucks, and we would leave halfway through, but we were like super pumped, like we would wait hours to go to these panels because they're also spread out. They don't have all the cosplay at, like, they have all the cosplay stuff either at like 9 in the morning or at 5 p.m. and it's like, I want to go to both of these. Do I have to spend the whole fucking day there?
Go shopping.
That's what I typically did. I would go shopping. I'd go take pictures of cosplayers. I'd go to 16th Street and go get a boba at T-Cloud, like another sponsorship, and things like that, and go have some food, go to Red Robin, have a burger, Red Robin, give us money. Like, all that other stuff.
Give us all money.
And then I'd come back, but then that's the biggest disappointment is you wait the 5 hours and then you show to a class and it's garbage.
Yeah, Niantic.
And then I'm just like, And then that's usually when I leave and I get frustrated, and even the other people like, we fucking waited for this.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's on them because
Yeah.
like I haven't been to Comic-Con or Pop Culture Con or whatever. I've only ever been to like gaming conventions, and at those usually it's like PAX, one of the larger ones, and like every panel I've ever been to has been super helpful, super knowledgeable. Like, this is how you start a gamer bar or something if you want to do that, or this is how. And I've learned so much at each of those, so that's why I love going to those. But that sucks.
I think the only panel that I've enjoyed at Denver Comic-Con, back when it was called Denver Comic-Con before the name change, was when they were talking about the history of zombies and how they teach about zombies in college.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Like, I wish they would have had a course like that
in college.
CU Boulder.
Oh shit! I took a vampire class.
Yeah, fuck you. Like, that shit sounds awesome. Like, again, it's like one of those things because everyone's like, oh, this is a joke class, this is this. But then it gets into critical thinking of, like, how would you survive this situation? And that's where, again, Corey, I'm going to have to get you blitzed, and then we have to talk about, like, how would you survive a situation and contingency planning, because I want to run a lot of shit.
On our spin-off podcast?
Yes.
You want to plan a zombie apocalypse drunk with Corey?
Well, no, not just zombie apocalypse,
It's gonna
but, like...
take many left turns.
But, like, I think, if anything, the fun scenario would be to have, like... You have, like, the scene.
That'll be the first
you
podcast
have, like,
for the Patreon.
You have, like, the epidemic, and then you have, like, your destination. And you spin each, and then from there we plan out how to survive.
Also, we make it a game.
Yes.
So this, okay.
And it would have 20 options for each.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that gives you the variety. And then from there, you gotta say how you would survive and, like, what you do.
All right.
That's actually really cool.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
Let's tie this into Pokemon Go, because we're a little off topic.
It's fine. With jumping back to Pokemon-ness, again, that's where Niantic with the missions and everything, just like they do for GoFest, just like they do for GoFest and everything else, they can have things related to current activities.
Yes.
So obviously we have like the special events. They have Detective Pikachu and all those events to go with.
Okay.
They're gonna have the rock event and things to go with to get shinies. And I just think they can definitely utilize more well-known events and try to play on those to get people, again, more world interest or more local interest, depending on whatever Niantic favors.
Yeah, Niantic, stop giving us shitty panels.
Like they gave us the random like Black Hat Pikachu because one of the people there decided to start a clothing business. What? Like, that's great. Like, I'm glad you guys are, like, helping your boy out.
Gang.
Awesome.
Was that the story behind
Is that
that?
the story?
Yeah.
It was
like,
a designer that was partnered with them.
Yeah. And so they wanted to give him, like, a shout out, so they created a whole thing just for that person.
That's cute.
And I'm like,
funny, man. That's fucking
but
funny.
again, that's where, like, they have the opportunity. They're just, like, the team... Like, clearly there's more than just the 11 that they started with. Yeah, because you remember Niantic... Yeah, must be. Maybe 13?
Remember, their Pokemon headquarters is overseas, though. Remember that.
Well, yeah, so, like, they can clearly get overseas exposure to have us focus on whatever nonsense there. Like, there's plenty they can do, and there's money in the bank.
That's money, man. It's fucking...
Like, I think there's plenty. Like, I clearly see that they're milking whatever they're doing for, like, all the outfits. Because
good God.
Dude, I love... fuck, what's her name? She always has a different outfit for every Pokemon she changes to.
What?
Like, she has a buddy Pokemon,
No.
and she changes her outfits each time, and she's on point each
I
fucking
used to do
time.
that.
And I'm like,
I believe Corey.
God damn. And I gave her props at the last. I was like, I just gotta let you know. Like,
Dude, my
good
trainer-
job.
my trainer's
She's like, thanks.
Fucking dank. He's been wearing that Rainbow Rocket shit for like 2 years now.
Well, it's right.
It's real.
right.
It's real ripe, dog.
Yeah, and I'm fine with
I
mine.
actually wear.
Really seals
Mine's
in the
still,
flavor.
mine's still wearing on the Mimikyu hat and hasn't taken it off. And it's summertime, and he doesn't give a fuck. And I'm like, you do you, boo. You do you. But it's one of those things. I just want to see them start to embrace more, and maybe during community or GoFest, did they have a special events here for us and the like who weren't at GoFest?
Well,
You just got the
we just got the
Celebi a little bit
benefits.
later.
We got Celebi later, but no, during GoFest though, because again they have those challenges, and they're like, if the people at GoFest do this, you unlock.
Yeah.
Like that weekend was.
We'll work for you guys.
Not plus one mining, but.
Was it Rosalia?
It was something similar to that.
Okay.
So that's what they do promise is like during GoFest, during those events that everyone can't go to.
Yeah. That
they have something in store for everyone else, but I don't remember. It's obviously not memorable, as like a consolation or whatever. But I mean, there is something. But to your point, it could be substantial. Could be more interesting.
And that's just again another way to mix it up a bit. But going beyond Niantic, like I think one thing I'm looking forward to is planning for the Lure Luau. We're gonna roast a pig, and that's gonna be a whole challenge in itself.
A ground pig?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. You might get psychic powers from eating, or die. If we didn't do it right.
And hopefully people sign up and want to bring some food, because I think the more the merrier. And Mary said she's down to make food. She's penciled it into her calendar.
I need it penned in though.
Thanks, Mary.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm like,
Mary.
Don't get smart.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, like Mary and Noah are coming, and I've definitely tried promoting it to a lot of different people.
I think it'll be fun. The barbecue last year was really... Was that last year?
Like, it was last year. Drubus and Shadow Max have definitely wanted to volunteer stuff as well, which is damn awesome. Popular. And I'm hoping I even asked... crap, I keep forgetting her name. Say Jay Sommers. She's one of the admins for Aurora Sightings. She's the cool one that's in Festival Plaza.
Yeah, what's her name?
Is it Joy?
No. Is it
Julian Roy?
Yeah, thank you. Julian Roy. And sorry for just kind of shouting out your name, but I was even like, please throw that into Aurora Sightings for anyone who might want to come out and still embrace this community in that place, since it's been many moons since I've been to that page.
Yeah. Well, and everyone, so let's kind of tie into that. Everyone that's coming in from outside of Aurora Masters or our area to take place in these like PvP tournaments. So we get people from North Glen and Glendale and Golden, Littleton. For the regionals, we had Grand Junction, we had
Sioux Falls,
South Dakota. We had Cheyenne, and all these people were coming in. We talk about the event. We talk about Lure Luau, and all of them were just like, "Oh shit, let's come down for that." And we're like, "Hey, come in. We'll provide a table for you guys if you want to promote your own thing, and just have it all one big merry event."
Yeah, and I think the requirement I said is like showcase that you're in a local Pokemon group, or that you're on Aurora Masters, and then you get access to food. Is kind of like our main thing. Is we want to make sure you're part of the community. You're not just some rando showing up. And if you are some rando showing up, we can help you get situated so that way you can utilize Pokemon or utilize your resources better to play Pokemon. Because we're always running into new players of like, what's Discord? Or I downloaded the app and I can't find anyone. I'm like, oh, sweet child, let me show you the way. And after that, they're just like, oh my god, thank you so much. And obviously you see that player again and they're like, thanks again, like you helped a bunch and I met this person through this, and you're like, awesome. Like, I love hearing those stories.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun. And then you gotta last 3 minutes in the ring with Steve if you want to get in.
Butt naked.
Baby oiled up, baby.
Baby oil.
Peanut butter for the loser.
Oh, good
God.
God.
I'm gonna be hard as fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Talked about that.
Why?
That's where Shiny Rayquaza went.
It's gonna be released.
So if you could do that, you can enter at our at our Lure Luau. You don't want this smoke tournament hosted after Raid Hour.
Yes. Have you figured out the typings that you want?
Not yet. I'm gonna keep it a mystery for now.
Okay.
Either that or I'm gonna make you all plebeians use normal type only or something.
I think normal should be in the mix.
Normal probably
like
should.
normal, steel, and fire.
Yeah.
Something random.
Yeah,
just a bunch of shit that doesn't like...
Actually, no. We'll do it this way. What type do you want? Corey.
Ooh. Hold on. Oh, this is a tough question. I gotta look.
Yeah. I'm gonna put some thought into that if you're gonna put that on.
Okay.
Me, I'm gonna
I just threw it on you guys.
I can give you my answer.
I'm gonna throw some loops here.
What you got?
Okay.
What you got, Steve?
Wait,
You said right now. Do you
but
need 30 seconds?
Not right now. Give me 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jack,
yeah.
do you have
I need
Electric.
electric for Jack.
I need a minute.
That was easy as fuck. Like, electric.
So you want
That's what
electric?
I want.
Okay.
Electric.
Somebody already said normal.
I
Is that what's
don't
going
know.
on?
You could say normal.
Normal could be the 5th. Like, we can have as many types as we want.
No, I'm gonna curveball this one.
Do it.
All right. So electric, probably normal.
So you got electric.
This is
We
fun.
can always come back to it.
I'm so excited.
I want to leave it up to you
think-
guys. I think this would be fun.
I think I
Because
got
it is
mine.
the After Raid Hours hosted You Don't Want This Smoke Tournament.
I think I got mine. I just gotta look at one thing.
Winner
Corey's
gets a
Corey's
lot.
probably looking at the same.
A lot of
Amphros
meat.
might be relevant.
Alright,
With Dragon Pulse.
throw in some dragon in there.
Right?
Mine will be fairy.
Here's this fairy.
Ooh.
Electric, fairy, normal.
Sounds like a
I'm
fucking
going
shit
with
show.
normal.
Alright,
You
Corey's
wanna
going
go
normal.
normal?
Fuck.
Steve.
Okay. Electric, fairy, normal, and
He's puffing
your
up.
final answer? Ooh.
bug.
Yeah, I knew it. That's it.
That's it.
Electric, normal, fairy, bug.
That's gonna be hard as fuck.
Enjoy
to
that
plan
smoke.
for. Oh my god.
And winter gets a lot of smoked meat. That's all I'm saying. But really though, we got those events coming up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And I mean, it's a great time to be part of this fucking community. And we're gonna
Like,
make
I
it
kind of
awesome.
want to just do like $100 gift card for that winner. I
That's
think it'd
really
be fucking awesome.
$100, but it has to be like Victoria's Secret or something.
What?
Aren't they going out of business anyway?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
man. I
I
don't
think
keep-
so.
They sell the atmosphere, sir.
Oh, dude,
I worked for them.
We get like a gift card for Brazzers or
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Oh.
Well, that's assuming
shit.
everyone has the same interest in browsers.
Or maybe a Pinot Hub.
You gotta do Pornhub.
Pinot Hub, a year subscription.
Cam soda. Because then you can kind of control it.
God.
We'll put some thought into that. I think these are good ideas. That's all I'm saying.
We're on the right track,
How
yeah.
mad would a girl be if you got on Cam soda? It's like, hey, I got this gift card.
They just be upset because what if it was a kid that won or something like that?
Dude, he's got access to the internet, man.
I just
It'll
imagine
be
like
fine.
Joe's kids winning and they're just like, what is this?
This Cam soda. Steve, I'll show
Wow,
you.
that's my new favorite flavor of soda. Good God.
I'm so scared.
Don't be. It's a good time.
Alright, so is that really going to be the typing then?
That's what it is for now until I think of something better, which I won't. So
Nah, let that smoke
yeah, fuck it.
go.
I might add a fifth mystery typing later, but
We should add one.
why?
That's what we just have to get the wheel and like do like that spin and just
Oh.
like, there's your type.
Or I'll just have all the goons fucking vote for it. And then not listen to them anyway.
Like Niantic?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
You just lie about what they said.
I'm choosing the
Don't
opposite
worry.
of what you want. Fools.
I'm gonna be like the Game of Thrones writers, subvert your expectations, you know what I'm saying?
Aww.
Hell yeah.
Is it gonna be like a ranked tournament too?
No, I can't do that. I mean, I could.
Do it. How about as a ranked?
I think,
like,
no, I
ultra-
can't, technically it can't be ranked because if I'm gonna do a ranked non-cup tournament, it has to be open.
like open typing.
Like Great League Open, like every type.
Oh.
/ and no bans. Which
Free bands, no
could
bands.
happen.
Well, you could still say it and still have your typings.
No, because the rules explicitly say it has to be an open.
Oh, that's so whack.
Because the cups are meant for them to decide, I guess. I'm not cool enough to be that. But I'm red fucking hot, and you don't want the smoke, dude.
Hey, are there still YouTube influencers? Haven't.
There are, but they're all burnt out too.
Is it
Even
like what's his name, Mystic and
Mystic 7
Okay.
still doing shit. Your girl Pokemon Master Holly.
Ooh, my bae. What's
Yeah.
up, girl?
Yeah. We still need to get you to slide into those DMs, dog. She's still making videos. Reversal's still doing shit. Trainer Tips Nick, ironically, is starting to complain about the same shit we've been complaining about for like 3, 4, 5 months.
Really?
Yeah.
And isn't he's like officially paid by.
Oh, he's paid. Like, he gets the fucking bag.
Yeah.
And he's also. It feels like he's very much partnered with Sylph because he's like always like, we're doing a live stream with Trainer Tips Nick. And I'm like, okay. No, he gets paid, and even he was talking about like the recycling of legendary bosses.
Shit, we've been talking about for years.
And these events aren't worthwhile, or they're boring, or they're just band-aids, or it's smoke and mirrors, things like that. And so I thought that was pretty funny. He was talking about that. So yeah, I mean they're still around.
Still around.
Not as cool as this, but they don't want the smoke either. That'd be funny.
They don't want no smoke. Except Holly.
You're always trying to get at someone at this fucking podcast, man. I swear.
It's most of the time it's Holly.
Yeah, it's Holly.
No, it's Brian's dick too.
Oh, okay,
Brian's dick, Holly, and Ada.
What's the hierarchy
And
of
Adam's
this?
peanut butter?
Adams.
Well, what's the hierarchy?
Sponsored.
Like, who's first?
I think Brian's dick.
All right. he didn't even bat an eye at that. So like, all right, Brian.
Huber's dick. If he has one, he might have sold it.
His Burmy.
His
Burmy.
Yeah, is it a Onix or a Dunsparce?
It's a Burmy, bro. It's a trash Burmy.
Trash Burmy. You got to prove him wrong now. You taking bets?
Huh?
You taking bets?
I could.
He's so nonchalant about it. Because I don't see why not. Who's second?
We'll go Holly.
Wow, your girl Ada's bumped down?
I mean, I still see her.
Yo, Ada's
I was
going to be
talking
at GoFest.
Don't
How
tell
do you
me
know?
things like that.
I don't know that.
I'm
We
pretty
actually
sure I
know
do
people that know people that
Everybody's
told us
fucking
this.
going to GoFest now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey did it before it was cool.
Hipster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids these days.
You don't know that she's going to GoFest.
No, she is.
You guys don't know that.
I thought.
No, I actually do know that for certain. She's going to be there on Friday.
You coming through?
Is GoFest this Friday?
No.
No, it's only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, for real. Damn.
Yeah. Like,
For
that
real,
shit's
for real.
coming up. Like, no joke.
2 weekends.
Shoot your shot.
No, I'm good. I'm good. What if in like 5 years Ada just gets hot as fuck?
You
We'll
can
look
have it.
fucking stupid.
You guys will look stupid.
I won't
bet
look
she's
stupid at all. Because I don't care about her either way.
Yeah,
She's
that's
gonna
fine.
be hot, bro. She's gonna be mine.
Hot doesn't make up her personality.
Okay.
To
whatsoever.
quote the great Drake, you're trash.
Jesus. Okay, I'm done.
Alright.
I'm done. I'm checking out. I'm checking out mentally from this.
Alright, and on that glaring disappointment, we are out.
Bye.
Bye.